W Cram, and a VIP pass. Nothing really big on either side, to be honest, I don't think. I guess the big charm is maybe the biggest thing. That's price. The choice belt could be a big deal as well. Not gonna have access to that, but I'm pretty sure they play 2 choice belt, so it's gonna be a huge deal, I don't think. See who won the coin flip. It looks like Matthias. Ooh, and the Urshifu start. Oh, chill out! The double battle VIP pass. Yeah, they got a good hand here. They also have a DTE already set up, ready to go. That is an insane top deck. Some prize cards. Yeah, it's gonna be I mean, it's gonna be that boss or KO boss. Like, yeah, battle VIP pass number 2 has a chromatic in the hand as well. It looked like they're maybe gonna play that afterwards. Maybe we should just go Genesect Meloetta, to be honest. Genesect Meloetta, I think I like a little bit more. Yeah. No, dude, why? How do you not take 2 Genesects here? What? Do they have a Genesect in hand? I might have a Genesect in hand. Let's see. Oh, it looks like there was a Genesect in the hand. All right, we're chilling. Manic, don't really need to play that though. Could play a little bit slower here, to be honest. I can't fully see the hand, but could say that's to be a stadium out. I'm sure they know Ty plays Path to the Peak probably at this point. Also the Punkaboo. Getting hard to treat the Oricorio with the basic Psychic on next turn. VIP pass here for Ty. Has a bunch of other options in the hand as well. Get I mean, they have so many options here. Let's see what they go for. Arceus, of course, and then probably also gonna grab, I don't even know what else you grab here, to be honest. Maybe Moltres and start setting that up. I think there's a Moltres V in Ty's deck. I think that was it right there. Yeah, so maybe Moltres plus looking for the Sylveon. I mean, you get to use that ability of the Sylveon, which is super nice on the first turn, especially if the hand's not great. I cannot tell what's in that hand at all, except for the Ultra Ball. Oh, some Melanie. Discards a Crobat. Doesn't Ty plays Crobat VMAX, right? Giving up on that here. What they opt for if they're giving that up. Eyeing up another Arceus, so going heavy on the Arceus here. I think Ty actually plays 2 Crobat as well. It could be like a 2-1 Crobat line, I think. Bane of Waves. That's a pretty big play to have on this first turn, actually. That's actually pretty big. And then here comes the second bat to draw 5. Ooh, no energy for the Arceus though, I don't think, but has a Marnie. I'm pretty sure I saw a Marnie in there. And to switch, could switch to one of the Arceus here, to be honest. Yeah, Urshifu's pretty easy to knock out, but I mean, you're probably knocking out one over the other anyways. I actually maybe would like to have seen Ty give up the Urshifu specifically because it's easier to KO. That way, the later the game goes, it's harder for Matthias to get like a like a Meloetta knockout or something. I actually think that was a misplay from Ty to switch there, and should have left the Urshifu in the active, because you know that the attack that Matthias is going to be able to is probably going to go for this turn and pull off this turn. It's actually a Techno Blast. But later on, Matthias is going to look for a knockout with a Meloetta with double Fusion Strike energy, and that's harder for Matthias to pull off. Matthias play Horn? I don't think so. Attaches to the active here. And then there's the Sylveon. Attached to the active here is interesting from Ty. Maybe trying to bait the energy getting removed from play. I don't know what that would lead to for Ty, though. Maybe we can do like the E-Switch play or something. I don't know. To Trinity Charge? I guess that's true. It does open up the possibility of Trinity Charge. Melanie? I mean, I guess, but you could also just like not Melanie, you know? I don't know. Seems a little weird to play it that way. Our tablet Rose Tower for 2. Double Quick Balls. I definitely wouldn't play Ultra Ball here. Quick Ball away, Quick Ball is probably the best thing to go with here. Could even grab a Pokemon to hold in the hand and then draw more and thin it out, but I think you probably just fail this. Yeah, I would just fail this. Draw a fresh 5. You need to find a switch card. Don't really need a boss here, to be honest. You can escape up or a switch, you're probably chilling, but you'd ideally like to KO the active, I think. Ideally, you'd like to KO the active, I think, here as Arceus. Let's see what we got. There's a boss, There's a Cram. Holy smokes, that hand sucks. But if the Cram gets a switch, Arceus is chilling. Let's see it. Oh, thinking about using the Ultra Ball instead. I think just using Cram here makes a little bit more sense. Hey, there's a heads. All right, switch is on the way, and KO is coming in for this Arceus. Yeah, I don't like that attachment also from Ty, unless they're planning to like let it get KO'd, because Mateus also could have hit DTE plus Sparkle to the active and hard to treat it. So that's another reason I don't like that play here from Ty. Because you don't need to have a switch card, actually. You could go Sparkle plus. You could still do the Sparkle here from Mateus, but you probably don't want to. Yeah, switch makes more sense. Although a Sparkle at this point as well would be sick. You don't want a boss here either. I think you just want to take a knockout on the active. Ideally Sparkle. Stadium for next turn. The hand's kind of clogged, to be honest. Very clogged. Techno Blast. 2 prize cards, though. Fresh Mew VMAX is perfect. Retreat, boss, knockout again. Retreat, boss, knockout again, repeat. Give Ty something spicy here. The problem is now that that energy got removed. Matthias, unless there's like a KO coming up here, which it looks like Ty is actually eyeing up the Moltres. So maybe he can get the KO with the Moltres here, actually. Looks like that's what Ty might have. But then if Matthias just has a return knockout, you're still in a pretty bad spot, I feel like, because I don't think you can do this twice as Ty. Like, you have the Moltres this turn, the Moltres plus Raihan play maybe this turn, or Moltres plus Melanie actually is maybe what you have here. But then if that gets knocked out, sheesh. See, there's the Arceus. You need another Dark Energy as well. So what are you going to get? Melanie plus Switch card? I guess is what you have to get here as Ty. Melanie plus Switch card, and then you have to hope to draw into a Dark Energy? So you don't have a Dark Energy in the hand. Not the deck as well with this Evolution Incense. Probably just grab the Sylveon VMAX. Or the Bat. Actually, Bat makes more sense. I guess that's what it set up. It set up this play for Ty, I guess. But this play doesn't even seem that strong, to be honest. As the Rose Tower to get a couple more. No energy still. As a Remoraid, could put that down. Goes with the Avery instead. What? That's got to be almost just game here then. There's no play to be made off an Avery, I don't think. I guess you go E-Switch plus DTE. Oh, maybe that's what they're going for here. Oh, Melanie was already in the discard pile from earlier, actually. Melanie wasn't an option. So I guess DTE plus E-Switch is the play here for Ty. Yeah, the Melanie already hit the discard pile earlier. It was never really an option, I guess. We'll see if Ty has the E-Switch play. E-Switch DTE. That is not that powerful of a play, though, in this situation, to be honest. We go with a path, but I mean, path doesn't do anything. Getting just path doesn't do enough. I would say E-Switch DTE makes the most sense here, but that's not very good either, to be honest. What is Ty even gonna do here? Maybe he just gets a Dark Energy and puts it on the Crobat and passes, and then... Sheesh. Not looking good. Yeah, switch top deck here for Mateus would be insane. There's the attach. Okay, it is just throw a path and pray. Not gonna work though. Stadium in hand for Mateus. And also Mateus plays the Punkaboo, but just has the Stadium in hand. Counter Stadium. Energy. Has Evolve plus Boss as well, so it can just go after the Moltres. And there's 2 energy on the Moltres, so now if Ty had split the energy 1 and 1, 1 on Crobat, 1 on Moltres, you could have like Melanie to one or the other on the next turn, but now you can't even do that as Ty. So if the Boss KO on the Moltres here, I don't know, it basically feels like it's game. And I think you could even try and leave this bench space open here as Mateus for your Punkaboo as well. Just like play with a 4 bench this turn. But you could fill the bench here as well, to be honest, as Mateus, and then just like you get the bench space when they eventually take a KO, or you draw a game before that happens. So I actually think it would be fine if Mateus filled up the bench here, because you just want to draw into that. But you probably want to fill it up with the Genesect, to be honest. I would commit the Boss immediately on the Moltres. I want to draw that extra card. Yeah, I'm trying to draw the extra cards here. See, now Mateus is going to probably boss out of this hand, but you should have just bossed immediately, I think. Like, I'm trying to draw that card. Because also, the... Oh, they go after the Urshifu instead of the Moltres? Oh, wait, that's actually probably better, right? Because actually... No, this is just better. Because if the Moltres attacks, you just win the game. No, this is definitely better. I was thinking about going after Moltres here, but you literally just don't care if Moltres attacks. Yeah, so this play makes way more sense for Mateus. Just chase the Urshifu, and then if Moltres attacks, you literally win the game. And then putting the Mew down is fine as well, filling your bench, but should have done that before they drew that last card with that Genesect. Filling your bench is fine here, though, because if your opponent takes a knockout, then you have room for Punkaboo. So if they go take a knockout plus Path. But now on this turn, Ty can't even attack with Moltres, or you just lose. So you have to, like, send up Arceus for a turn. And Mateus should have used Max Miracle there, though, and not Technoblast, but it's not a big deal for the current board state. Balls out the artillery. I mean, yeah, I can go Moltres knockout, but then you just lose the game. I think the one thing that could have saved Ty here maybe would have been the Big Charm, but the Big Charm is prize, I think. I don't really like how Ty played this game at all, to be honest. I think Ty needs to get off an attack with Arceus, set up some Dark Pokemon, and start swinging with the Dark Pokemon. Instead, Ty like played it like... Ty played it like... I don't know. I just don't like how Ty played this game at all, to be honest. You definitely need Melanie to the Arceus here. You can't Melanie to... I mean, you can Melanie to Moltres, but you literally lose the game if you Melanie to Moltres. So Ty's like basically conceding the game at this point. Yeah, there's a concede. If you had Melanie to Arceus, you could have gone switch attack. Set up the Crobat. Hope they don't have the boss again. So yeah. Yeah, Ty needed to like attach to the bench Arceus there on that first turn. Attaching to the active Arceus never makes any sense because they can have the switch, or they can have fusion, or they can have Sparkle plus DTE. Definitely a mistake. On Ty's part. Pretty clean from Mateus. Pretty good for sure. Frank won game 1. Frank versus Tord. Frank won game 1. And chose to go second in game 2. I think the net is more so in the deck for the Punkaboo. I don't know if they're playing it for the Loop Avoid or the Punkaboo reset. I think it's probably more so for Punkaboo reset or creating space to get Punkaboo in play. Or that's like why Mateus runs it as opposed to running it for the Yoga Loop reset. You can use it in that situation, but all right, here we go. Prize cards coming out. Two Mew V. I don't know how many Mew V Matthias plays. Crobat VMAX is prized though and the fan. The Crobat VMAX and the fan is prized for Ty. So that's unfortunate. Both those are really good cards in this matchup. Very, very unfortunate. But gets to go first this game. Looks like we already have a Battle VIP pass. Oh no, a Quick Ball. Ooh, Remroid's starting to Quick Ball away. A Rapid Strike Energy. That's not terrible. Losing the Rapid Strike Energy is not that good. Opening the Remroid is not great, I guess. But we should just see an Urge, not an Urge. Arceus here. Arceus plus Energy probably. Mateus. Ateush. Is it 3-3 line? Okay, surprising 2 Mew V is pretty rough then. Got the Arceus from Ty, but do they have the energy for turn? If they don't, they can still pull off the Melanie into attack next turn, but ideally you just want the energy attachment turn 1 to make things that much easier on the next turn. Got the DTE, so they're cruising. They definitely want to bench something else just to play around Escape Rope though as well. They got the Crobat for 3. Or maybe 4. It's 3. That hand did not look great. That looked like a Rapid Strike Energy and a bunch of boss. Yeah, that hand sucks. That hand sucks. All right. Ace is going to be cruising. Looking for an Escape Rope KO with the Meloetta is probably what you're looking for here. Got the VIP pass. Gonna start cooking. Double Jenny off the rip. I can't really see what else is in the hand. Looks like there is a... Nah, it goes with the Mew. Yeah, it makes more sense. If you draw into the Sparkle off the first Genesect, you want to have another target in there. A lot of Mews prized, but as long as you're attacking with actually this could get scary for Mateus, to be honest. Not having any other access to another Mew V could get pretty scary. Yeah, has a Fusion Strike Energy and a Jammer. There's the rope. Bat's gotta go. Tablet comes down. Jammy on the active. Fusion Strike Energy. And 4 from the Genesect. Mateus has been drawing pretty hot so far. Oof. That's not a great hand. Can go grab another Genesect, though. Can't burn the net. Could burn a tablet. All right. Genesect number 2 coming in for 3. Holding on to the extra tablet. Ooh, another tablet. Mew VMAX switch. That is not good here. How much further will they go this turn? Or are they going to try and abort? Oh, it's looking rough. Eyeing the tablet, eyeing the switch. Giving it some thought. Goes with the switch into the Meloetta. That thing's stuck there now for 1. Well, if that was the, what's it called? That's the pass. But we know Ty's hand is terrible. Is the top deck good? No. No, it's not. But I think Ty does play a Karina's Focus, so maybe could get a single card off of Karina's Focus from the Octillery. I can't tell what that card is behind the boss's orders, but it's Palpad, Boss, Rapid Strike Energy, Water Energy. Actually, depending on what that card is, their hand might not be that bad, but I can't tell what that card is. Whose cards is that? Boss on Genesect. So playing it slow here from Ty. Catch the bat. Could retreat and Trinity Charge to the bat, but the bat VMAX is prized, and Ty doesn't know that. Could figure it out right here, though. Otherwise, this play's pretty good. This is actually so unfortunate for Ty, because like this line of play is actually okay. But the bat VMAX is prized. But maybe when you do this play as Ty, you bait Mateus into bossing KOing the Crobat. Mateus like basically has to boss KO the Crobat. So I guess you have that going for you. Gets the Karina's Focus off the Octillery. I don't think they necessarily had to grab that. They could have actually grabbed... I actually don't like that play from Ty. They could have grabbed the Sylveon V and then used Sylveon V's ability to get an Evolution Incense. Which I think is a little bit better overall. And then retreat and Trinity Charge. Well, no, I guess you can't do both of those. Never mind. You can't use Sylveon if you're going to Trinity Charge. It's late. I'm tired. They retreat to the Octillery and pass, though. I don't like that. I feel like I like the Trinity Charge bait here from Ty a little bit better. Load up the Crobat and be like, now you have to KO my Crobat. And then Mateus is probably going to be like, you know what? I got to KO your Crobat. And then goes to try and KO their Crobat. Here we go. Genesect for 3. Ooh, that's a stinker right there. 2 tools on the same Mew? That's actually just cheating. All right, here we go again. That hand sucks. It is literally all energy here for Mateus. Another Genesect. Oh, gosh, dude, no. You hate to see that. That's so cringe. Like, I mean, I don't know if you really have a choice here as Mateus, but that was insanely cringe. You scoop up net, reset your Meloetta, losing your Fusion Strike energy. That feels so bad. I think, did they fail the Fog Crystal right there? I feel like he had to do it, but that feels so bad. Put up tools to look away. That's what I'm saying. Another tablet burned. 2 more cards. Failed the Fog Crystal. I think Mateus should have just grabbed the Mew V and thrown it into play there and drawn the extra card. Mateus is like, now puts the Mew V down anyways. I think Mateus is misplaying the the bench space around the Pumpkaboo very poorly. Like sometimes you want to leave the bench space open, but sometimes you have to know when you just need to draw more cards. Sometimes you just have to know, you need to understand when you just need to like go all out and try and draw more cards. Definitely feels like Ty is getting in a better position now. In this situation for sure. I think Mateus just doesn't understand quite when you just need to be like, all right, I'm going to draw more cards. I'm making this play happen, or I'm trying to draw as many cards as possible. So I think Mateus is misplaying with that a little bit for sure. Like basically like taking this in, like trying to like play two in between. And like I always say, there's one correct line of play, and I think Mateus is definitely coming up like a little bit short on just understanding how aggressive you, how much cards you should be actively trying to draw. Okay, there's the focus finally from Ty. Do we find an out? I don't see an out. There's a Marty in the hand. There's no out to the Arceus yet, so still can't attack from Ty. But Mateus is down so many damage modifiers. There's a path to the peak as well, and this will stump Mateus currently. No out to the path currently Mateus has. No out to the Arceus before putting this path to the peak in play, though, is pretty bad. Is that a Peonia? Yeah, they do play a Peonia. So actually, they could use a Peonia's prize with the Crobat VMAX. Never mind. That's so sad. That's so unfortunate. From on Ty's side, you could have actually put the Rapstrike Energy on the active and retreated and then used Trinity Charge. I don't know. I just want to see Trinity Charge happen here from Ty. I'm trying to see the Trinity Charge happen here from Ty so he can get aggressive and stop like waiting. Because now they're both just kind of sitting here going back and forth. But if Mateus draws like the first play, Mateus can still definitely win this game, I think. Mateus is down a lot. A lot of damage modifiers, a Fusion Strike Energy. But I think it is actually still possible for Mateus to win the prize trade overall, to be honest. So the more this just kind of goes back and forth, I think the better it gets for Mateus. Like this is the time for Ty to try and be aggressive, but it's like just kind of chilling. So GT retreat. Can see a knockout here, but this is a very low value knockout here on this artillery, especially when you're using a Technoblast to do so. Yeah, Technoblast for one prize in this matchup is not great. Arceus to the active here for Ty. Ty still does not have the V-Star. And unfortunately, he was probably gonna have to play Marnie here, and that'll reset Mateus's hand. No, goes with the Peonia. But you're hoping here to pull some good cards here. Maybe you just end up with the Trinity. Oh, energy. Remoraid. The Remoraid is kind of nice, but oh, I think Ty knew that they had an Arceus V-Star prized and 2 energies. I think it's maybe what Ty was hoping for. Was hoping to hit the V-Star plus an energy there. If they check their prize cards, there was like some pretty solid prize cards to potentially pull that play off. Does not get there, and looks like they'll have to settle for a Trinity Charge. I thought Mateus was scooping there. Some prize cards are making their way back. Looks like they gave up on the Arceus V. Yeah, missed the Bat VMAX and the Fan of Waves. And the V-Star. They missed like the 3 best prize cards, to be honest. Yeah, they dodged literally every good card. The three good prize cards are still in the prize cards. There's a Trinity Charge though. This does allow for Mateus, and now that this Remoraid bench I think might be incorrect here from Ty, because now you give a boss target for Mateus, so Mateus could have like basically KO. If Mateus can KO the Arceus this turn, which it doesn't look like they'll be. Oh no, they have a Stadium in the hand now from the prize cards. If Mateus can KO this Arceus now, if Mateus can KO this Arceus now, then it's boss Crobat, boss Remoraid, game over, and it's looking more and more likely now with the draws so far. Quick ball the Oricorio. And then we can attach to the... Probably attach one of the Fusion Strike Energy to Mew, I would assume. I'm not sure if there's even another Fusion Strike Energy left in the deck to be able to sparkle out, but I think there is. And then could look for... Choice Belt or 1 modifier plus a VMAX. Knock out this Arceus V. And then you can look for Boss KO Crobat, Boss KO Remoraid, and that's game. I think Mateus definitely has the bosses left. You might want to prioritize that Crobat, I guess, this turn if you can here as Mateus. We'll see. Attached to the Mew, definitely where it should go. Here comes the Roadie phone. Ultra Ball looks good to me. But because you have the Ultra Ball in the hand, you have a Fusion Strike Energy hand, you probably... Actually, you could discard this Fusion Strike Energy in hand the more I think about it, to be honest. 4 tablets or only 3? At least 3 tablets have been burned. It might have been all 4. And also the Choice Belt is gone. I'm assuming Mateus only plays 1 Choice Belt because they also play... I'm assuming they only play 1 Choice Belt because they also play the Tool Jammer. So we see the... I would actually like to see Quick Ball the Fusion Strike Energy, I think, here. Yeah, I would like to have seen Quick Ball the Fusion Strike Energy, I think, there. They are out of damage modifiers. They have no damage modifiers left. Confirmed. When they looked at their deck there, I saw none. I think Quick Ball and hold the Ultra Ball. Quick Ball, the Fusion Strike Energy, hold the Ultra Ball. Seems a little bit better. Maybe it's not that much better, though. Another way Mateus can actually tackle this is 2-hit KO the Sylveon into KO the Remoraid. And that's also... Oh, no, that's not quite enough prize cards. You can 2-hit KO the Sylveon and KO the Crobat. Which is what Mateus might be looking for here, to be honest, is KO the Crobat. Drew into another Ultra Ball, has that. Can go get a Mew VMAX if there's one left in the deck, but I actually don't know if there is. It doesn't look like there is. Could play the Sparkle, but I think we're looking for a Switch Plus boss at this point as Mateus, to be honest. Which is why I was like, I didn't like holding onto this Fusion Strike Energy, because I don't think it matters. You have 1 left in deck and just make that your last energy for your attacker. I don't think you need this Fusion Strike Energy. You might have 1 tablet prize that you can find, but I think you maybe are out of tablets here as well. All right, let's see how it goes. 3 more. Got the switch. No boss. Does have another Ultra Ball to thin out some cards out of the hand. Gives up on these Sparkles. 3 boss left in the deck. This can definitely be done here from Mateus. Just like boss, boss, boss or something. I believe he played 1 tablet first turn and 3 the second turn. Okay, yeah. So it might just be out of tablets. So from Mateus here, we could see boss KO Crobat into boss punch Sylveon into boss punch Sylveon. I think that might be the line we see here from Mateus. But Mateus also actually needs... No, Mateus could actually make it work with... No, Mateus like needs another attacker. There's the boss. Expected to kind of draw it at this point, to be honest. It's been a while. There's the boss on the bat. And Mateus like needs another attacker. There's the boss again, though. But if you can't switch reset the Mew, huh? Maybe if you get the Mew VMAX off the prize cards here, you can retreat between your Mew VMAXs. That has to be the game plan here for sure, then. So I think we'll just see the retreat knockout here. And if Mateus can pull the Mew VMAX off the prize cards, then if they can pull the Mew VMAX off the prize cards, we'll be in a pretty good spot. No Mew VMAX though. So Mateus is not going to have another attacker. Mateus which won't... How is Mateus going to have to tackle this then, actually? Well, no, I guess Mateus can still win by going attached to Meloetta. Yeah, maybe it's good that they kept that Fusion Strike Energy around. I guess I was wrong for what they had left, to be honest. Yeah, so it's actually looking pretty good for Mateus. Yeah, I guess I was wrong with the energy. But Mateus needs a switch card here, actually. Watch Genesect and pass. It depends how many switch cards are left. There's not a ton of them. There's not a ton of them. But Boss Genesect and Pass is risky if there's a decent amount of switch cards left. Oh, wait. Ty might have the KO here. No, but didn't Ty attach to the active here? So they can't get the KO with Moltres, I don't think, unless they have an E-switch. Yeah, how many switch cards are left here for Mateus? That's the question. The Energy Excel. Is there going to be a knockout here for Ty? There's a Marnie. Okay. The switch card's super important here for Mateus. Wants to be able to continue taking knockouts here. Boss and Fusion Strike energy. I think Mateus was really, really hoping to get that VMAX off the prize cards and start just pivoting between VMAXs, but I don't think there's any switch or I don't think there's any switch or GTEs left. I don't think there is. Where it gets really weird for Mateus. I don't even know where you go from here, to be honest. This is just a bizarre situation for him now. You can actually retreat Psychic Leap the Remoraid, though. Retreat boss Psychic Leap Remoraid. That's weird. But you could do that, I guess, and just stay in the active. But you add a damage modifier so the Mew doesn't have a target on the bench that it can actually KO. And then you can hope to get the Mew VMAX off the prize cards, but that doesn't change anything if they just KO your active, and then you'll have a Mew VMAX on your bench that doesn't do enough damage to actually win the game. No, actually, because you have the Tool Jammer, so the Crobat VMAX, the Crobat V would die because it has the... Oh, okay, so actually... No, Mateus can go boss KO Remoraid, and because of the Tool Jammer on the VMAX, either Mateus gets the VMAX or the Tool Jammer actually would be able to KO the Crobat. This actually works for Mateus here. Mateus can actually go Fusion Strike energy to the bench, boss up the Remoraid, Psychic Leap, but don't go back to the deck, and then go from there. See what Ty has here. Is Ty just gonna hit for 110 with this? You gotta no, I don't think you want to retreat to the Sylveon. Gets rid of the Roast Tower, limiting the draw from Mateus. Of course, not gonna be a huge deal. There's like no cards left on Mateus's deck. And then they go with the Trinity Charge, but still doesn't have the Crobat VMAX to protect the bat. Doesn't KO Rem with Psychic Leap? Yeah, with the bench Mew you do. You KO Rem with the bench Mew. You can't Psychic Leap with the active one anyways. Do you even shuffle? No, you don't shuffle back in the deck. You need the threat of both Mews. The play here from Mateus is 100% boss Remoraid, Psychic Leap KO. I think Mateus sees it too. And then you look for the boss. If your Mew VMAX doesn't get KO'd, you boss KO the Crobat for game on the next turn. Yeah, I think Mateus has this one locked up unless Ty sees the play of boss Genesect Pass, because actually that would win. That wins Ty the game. Ty needs to find the boss, though. And I think Ty could find this out simply by checking the discard pile of Mateus and being like, well, you have the basic Psychic, you're down 2 DTEs, and you're down all your switch cards. All right. Mateus whiffs the VMAX. So also now if Ty goes boss KO VMAX, Ty also wins. Does have the V-Star power. So Ty can just win the game here. But does Ty know Ty can win the game? If Ty goes boss Genesect or boss KO Mew VMAX, Ty wins the game. I don't know if Ty knows that. Let's see. V-Star power is active. This is why checking your opponent's discard pile is so important. Just to knowing what resources they do and do not have left. Arceus for 2 cards. Looks like a path and something. I don't think they're going for the boss play here. Probably assume the second VMAX is prize. I think that can be assumed at this point, yeah. Because I think there was like an Ultra Ball played at one point and Matthias didn't grab the VMAX. But Ty could be assuming that maybe they're trying to keep the Psychic Leap option around. Is he not a boss? I'm pretty sure they have a boss left. I'm pretty sure they have a boss left. I could be wrong, though. Yeah, but they're going with a Path Judge play here. You didn't see one? Maybe that's... Oh. Oh, they put the second boss back in the prize cards. That's right. They put it back in the prize cards with Peonia. Oh my gosh. So Mateus is probably just going to win here unless they can't get out of this Path Judge play. But they have Punkaboo left. I don't know how many search cards they have left in the deck, though. I saw a boss. He palpated. Oh, that's right. They did palpate. Retreating before playing the Judge. Little sus. Oh, but they're about to bump the stadium now. That makes sense. Valuing the Arceus in the active over the Sylveon seems fine to me. Sylveon currently doesn't even take the knockout, I don't think. Another Sylveon down, and there's the Judge just sitting out the deck before the Judge. Okay, has the KO on this Mew, and Moltres can KO the Mew VMAX next turn if Ty finds a boss. But Ty could have just won this game with boss. I guess Mateus did draw a prize card on the last turn. So even if Ty knew before that turn that Ty had prized the second VMAX, now all of a sudden you don't know. But now you actually just don't know, right? Like that's like Mateus drew a prize card though, so it could have been the VMAX, and maybe Ty wants to play around that, the 1 and 3. Unless they think there's 2 VMAXs left. But I don't even think I've seen Ty pick up Mateus's discard pile. There's the Punkaboo in a stadium. So I think that's it. I think, well, actually there was 3 battle VIP passes left in Mateus's deck. It's very possible Mateus can't get there. Actually, Mateus might not be able to get there. To be honest, there was quite a few dead cards in that last hand. There is a boss left though. The middle ground play is boss Genesect. Yeah, I mean, you just have to check the discard pile, and I think you understand that Genesect can't be moved. But I just don't think Ty has checked their discard pile yet. Okay, as long as Mateus sees that you can KO the Crobat here. Decent amount of cards left. Oh, actually, there's a decent amount of cards left. Mateus could definitely whiff the boss here. Oh, I thought they top deck boss. I saw the supporter and I got excited. As long as Mateus sees that they have the KO on the Crobat. We've seen some people forget about Jammer already. Gets the Mew out of the deck. No need to use Punkaboo when you have the stadium in hand. Frank beat Tord. Why'd they get to check their deck? Because their attack lets them search their deck. All right, first Genesect for 4 coming up. There's 3 dead battle VIP passes in the deck. That's 1, 2 Cramomatics to go with them, though. I didn't know there's that many Crams left. That's the heads. That's the boss. And that's the game. Boss on the Crobat. Techno Blast. Cool Jammer. That is game. That is a knockout. There it is. Doing the math. All right. They get it right. They see it. They got it. All right. Mateus wins. Mew moves on over Arceus. And will now play up against an Urshifu, I believe.